There's a narrative out there that the Republicans like to push. What it is because Joe Biden is sort of this folksy guy that everybody tends to like, they can't bust that armor. So what they're trying to do now is to make it look like all these things emanating from the administration is from somewhere else. Those underlings are really pulling his strings. He's really a puppet driven by the progressive front. He's all these things, but it's not Joe Biden. We know you love Joe Biden. It's okay to love Joe Biden. But remember, those things that are emanating out of that administration is really not from him. So don't like it, even though you like the man. Well, you know what? Jen Psaki did a great job in sort of dispelling that theory by letting it be known that, no, this man is in command. And when he picks up the progressive mantra, he's doing it because that is what he knows is right. And where he has disagreements, we fight it out. But anyhow, check this out.
On infrastructure, Republicans today are saying that in their Oval Office meeting with President Biden 2 weeks ago, that the president indicated he was comfortable with $1 trillion over 8 years. Is that accurate? And secondly, they're also saying the White House staff has since ignored that sort of offer, if that's the right word.
Well, let me just peel the curtains back for you here a little bit. I don't know if that's peeling the curtains back, but you know what I'm saying. The proposal, that counter proposal that our team put forward on Friday was approved by the president, was signed off by the president. Every single detail of that was directed by the president of the United States. He was in the Senate for 36 years. I can promise you he does not take a hands-off approach to legislating, negotiating, and determining what kind of counter proposals we should put forward. Now, we put forward a counter proposal that that cut the price tag by $550 billion. We felt that was a good faith effort. And we look forward to getting a counterproposal back from the Republicans, which we've seen they've conveyed we expect to get later this week. And we certainly look forward to that. At the same time, I will say that we expect this week to be a week of progress. We know tomorrow the Energy and Public Works Committee, under the leadership of Chairman Carper and Ranking Member Capito, is marking up the surface transportation bill. That's a $303 billion infrastructure bill that is a great down payment. It's very much aligned with the president's proposal and initiatives. We expect the Senate to finalize an agreement on the Innovation and Competition Act this week. This is a proposal led by Leader Schumer that will make an important investment in research and development. And again, we expect to get a counterproposal later this week. I'd say that's progress, that's legislating, that's negotiating, that's compromise certainly happening.
Just real clear, so the $1 trillion, that was not mentioned in the Oval Office?
I'm not going to read out any more specifics of a private conversation, but I will just reiterate that the proposal put forward last Friday, that we put out transparently to all of you, that brought the price tag down by $550 billion was directed, signed off on by the President of the United States.
That is why it is so important to have a good spokesperson, a good press secretary, one that's not going to let the undertone go unnoticed. In other words, many others would have left that portion where when the questioner asked, when the reporter asked, the Republicans are saying that Biden was going to give them $1 trillion, but Biden was completely ignored by his people. And that, if she had ignored that, it would have metastasized in people's minds that there is Joe Biden. Yes, he wants to do the good thing. Yes, he wants to be of good assistance, but they won't let him do it. And he's not in control, making him an impotent president. Ultimately, as much as you like him, that is likely to not be the president for long. Again, she does a good job in dispelling that fallacy. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.